Yo, what's up? It's your boy Will, back with another episode of Sports Dogs. Here with the fellas. I got my man Jay.
What up? What up? What up?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. And I got my man Rich.
What's good?
What's
Ready
up,
for the
fella?
tournament tomorrow, huh?
Hell yeah. Damn right. You ready?
I mean, yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling great.
Hey, who you got?
I appreciate y'all. Send that man over there for me.
Hey, gotta do what I gotta do. I was gonna let little bro go to NIT, but I decided to be nice and let him come to the dance with us and shit. Mom's call was like, let them come to the dance too. So I had to let little bro.
Wait, who we talking about?
SC. You know
I thought he was talking about Hargraves.
Yeah, he talking about that.
I
but,
was.
Uh,
you know
He didn't
what
want to
I'm
talk about it.
saying?
He slept into the
we
side.
sent him over there
I
to
respect it.
infiltrate.
It's all right.
He's gonna let us know what the defense is.
Send shit over to
Yeah.
him.
I gonna have a nasty ass D line though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I mean, your line, the D line was nasty last year, but it even got nastier this year.
I like the pickups, the two pickups so far, but now we got to focus on rotation. But I think we'll probably get that.
Who your quarterback?
Quarter?
Your quarterback. Yeah, quarterback.
I mean, you got to rock
I'm
out.
assuming it's Lance
You
right
got to
now,
rock
right?
out with Lance to start, and then you got to give. I mean, if Lance a short leash, basically probably. And let Purdy come back. But see, the issue,
Purdy he's there.
the issue I got. I like Brock Purdy. I like both. I mean, I don't really know what I got out of Trey, so I don't mind seeing what we get with Trey. But there's tape on Brock now.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Brock was a 7th round pick. I'm not saying he can't be a Tom Brady of the league. I hope he can, but I'm a little nervous at that sophomore slump too. Like, so I wouldn't rush Purdy back. I mean, Sam Darnold, God bless his soul.
Why y'all get Sam?
I don't know. Not for $8 million. I don't know. I think.
Is it
I think
they
there's-
don't
there's-
trust Trey?
Well, they don't trust nobody at this point because we advocated for 3 quarterbacks for playoff run. Now from now on, be able to have an emergency quarterback.
I wonder why.
Are you damn right? But I think at the same breath, there still might be a small chance that Trey gets traded. So
I mean, I could see that happening.
and if Purdy's not ready for the start of the season,
you go with Sam.
then they rock out with Sam Darnold for a little bit because I did see a mock draft with us taking another quarterback. So
Oh shit.
we'll see. I don't personally wouldn't do it. Not to start the season. I mean, before the season, I would at least see what we got. But that can also be a bad thing. So
Yeah, because you never really got to see Lance. You know what I mean?
you haven't, and that's what I was trying to tell somebody else. Like he had a rainy, windy game, and then he had a fucking
Ankle.
first play of this first series, broken ankle. So I don't know what the fuck that man can do. I don't know if he can sling that thing around the field or not. Like, I want to know. We traded some picks for him, so I want to know personally before we just ship his ass away.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good. Rich, Philly, are you liking what they doing so far?
Not kind of like I don't know yet because I want to see if we get Gardner Johnson back.
Okay, that's your main.
That's the only way that cutting Slay makes sense.
Okay.
Is if we open up some cap space to get Gardner
I
Johnson.
thought we was gonna sign Jordan Poyer. And go
He
too
went back
strong
to
safety
Buffalo.
high. Yeah, he did. Let him go too strong safety high. Go draft us a fucking corner. Rookie corner, and then just have him get blanketed with veteran DBs around him. But
I mean, yeah, I didn't think y'all was gonna lose some of the players. I mean, the amount of players y'all lost so far, and it's like y'all not the only team, but it damn sure feel like they post everybody y'all lost.
But some of it feels like all I see is Eagles downfall. What the hell's how we doing?
Like
I'm like we lost like Edwards. The Kobe Dean's gonna come in.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be hard to
We
replace
lost
Hargraves.
but we
I know
got
Jordan Davis is gonna pay more.
the question is, do you like? The question would be for me would be, do you guys trust the depth in your defense? Because like what I'm saying is like
right now.
no. What I'm saying is like, okay, so you got rid of, no, we didn't get rid of, but you lost Hargrove and all these people, like, and so you got like Blankenship stepping up, like you said. Then you got
replacement. Epps
stepping up. You got
Exactly,
or you got but you just said Davis stepping in.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, do you think you're that depth that was second string? Do you think they're good enough to get started into that role, or do you guys think that
I think Jordan Davis
you
is
need to
for
go
sure.
get some dogs out
We
there?
just brought back Fletcher Cox to add to a rotation. Let's have Milton Williams. I think we need to take a D tackle.
Edge rusher.
I mean, if Jalen Carter could miracle fall to us at 10,
I don't think he's gonna.
I don't think he's gonna fall. You think he'll go in the first round?
No,
He
no.
might
Did
go.
you hear what they said today?
Yeah, they had the he getting in trouble. He got.
I know, but he has.
No, today. Did you see what they
What else?
said
Did he
today
do
at the
something?
pro day? Yeah, today they said came in 9 pounds overweight, and that
He's stressing over fucking.
and that he couldn't finish the drills because
over-
he was out of breath, and they said he was out of shape. Like they said, it was bad. They
I
said it
think
was
he's
bad.
stressing.
I think so. I mean, that could be true too, but I also think he can be one of those.
He probably talked to the one who dropped him already and told him to just chill.
What
out.
was the linebacker that dropped a couple years ago from I want to say from like Georgia or something like that?
No, Toby Dean.
So
But that was because off an ACL tear though.
But I'm just saying, I think that can.
smaller.
I think shit like that can drop your shit down.
Yeah, I mean, but shit, he probably could talk to a team already and was like, "We're gonna draft you. We just don't want. We might not make it to you, so you know, you gotta help us. You know what I mean?"
That was like Foster. He dropped for us.
Yeah,
When we had Ruben Foster. Yeah, it's just certain little things happen. I think he could drop. I think you might get him later in the first round, maybe early second round.
Shit. Well, that was interesting. Let's actually get into the start of the show, technically, even though that was the pre-start. Now this is the start. Let's talk about my man.
The start of the show starts when the camera hits my face. That's when the start of the show starts.
Oh, okay.
Let's get that straight.
That was the pre-start.
No, that was the start. That's what everybody waits for. They know as soon as that.
No, they wait for. Yo, what's
Nah,
up? It's your boy.
that's secondary.
And they're like, yeah. That's when the cheers start. Let's talk about this man, Ja Morant. Got suspended 2 games. Then he was out indefinitely. Went through like this little counselor therapy shit for a couple times. Checked out, and now they're suspending him for 8 more games.
I mean,
why? I don't think that was fair because he already set out. First, he was suspended for the 2, right? He did that. Then they said he wasn't suspended no more, but it's like, you know what? Let's sit him out a little bit longer just to get him back right, get his mental back right. He get his mental back, and then they throw another 8 over the gun investigation that the police already did and came back to find out that he didn't break any laws or anything. That's why he didn't get the 50-game suspension. And so they were just. I feel like they were just being bullied.
The 8 games came from NBA saying they're out there investigation.
Yeah, their investigation.
I don't see what answer do you want? Like, do you want my answer like to be honest? Then I don't think he doesn't deserve a whole suspension shit. Do you want the politically correct answer?
Yeah,
I understand it. But I also know it's a 2-way street. So the reason why he only got 8 games because they got 15 games, 16 games, 15 games left. So he'll play 7.
If that.
No, it'll be 7.
But like if that though, like
if they might another one.
If they win, they might decide to just keep him out until the playoffs or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think they are. I think NBA knows Memphis is a team to get paid for. Like they gonna get their ratings, and I think they want to try to use Ja Morant for his ratings,
and especially for who they might play in the first round.
But I also still think, yeah, exactly that too. But I also think I think they're using them for his ratings. They're not gonna give him the money. Like the offseason is gonna be interesting shit to me.
Yeah, what
they do with that man and how they gonna try to off brand him or change his brand or whatever. But right now they gonna use that man for ratings and get TV deals and all that shit. That's why they brought that man back. If it was Ja Morant wasn't as big of a name, they probably would have suspended him for the season.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially you got Luka sitting now. You got Kyrie sitting out.
Everyone sits out.
You got KD out with the fucking thing. A lot of superstars is out right now. So Giannis with he's back now, but he was out with
hurt
the wrist.
With the wrist.
You know what I mean? So it's like we had a bunch of people that was out. So
Iggy just broke his wrist.
Who?
Iggy.
Oh, he don't play.
Nah, but it's still a part of like that light skin. That's part of that rotation in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
Wiggins is a big part of that.
That's huge.
He's hurt too. Yeah. So
I think his mental thing. That's what I see. His mental thing seems more realistic than Ja's mental.
I think Ja took the mental thing just to get a little
heat
off of him.
But 2 weeks and all of a sudden, like
he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna use that as an excuse because these motherfuckers, I am getting cooked right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked right now. You know
they're gonna make him do a lot of things. Like you ain't gonna hear. You won't hear NBA YoungBoy in the background no more.
Nah, you won't. You probably won't even see him gritty no more.
Nah, you gonna see Kirk Franklin and
you know what I mean?
The whining. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta think the law.
You gonna have Stevie Wonder in the background, like it's gonna be
heck nah, it will fuck up the chemistry of the Grizzlies
and
who they persona, who they want to be.
But they gonna definitely change up some of that shit though.
The persona?
Was he pretending?
Yeah,
to
because
be?
I think that's what got Ja in trouble to begin with.
Yeah, he just went a little too overboard.
I think because from I understand that all they listen to is NBA YoungBoy all day, every day, and if you listen to NBA YoungBoy, pretty much exactly what he was talking about. And you know what I mean? And I think Ja probably is not from that life or anything, but I think sometimes
you got that money, it's easy to get to that.
I'm saying.
Life,
you listen to a
what I'm
lot, but I'm saying you listen to music a lot, and you got that money, and you can match that lifestyle.
Yeah, you gonna do that. If you attracted to that, you gonna do that.
Especially as a young black man, 27 years old, they ain't never had no money like that. Like I understand.
If I had millions, I'd be the next black Playboy bunny owner. You know what I'm saying? I'd be Hugh Hefner. You know what I'm saying? Have a bunch of bad bitches walking around the mansion, butt naked, taking pictures, videos.
But see, all that stuff is. But see, like, you could do that, but you gotta have NDAs on that shit.
Money.
No. I'm saying even like when you have the money, like, but you gotta have NDAs.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it the only fan house. That's what.
No, you could. Yeah, everybody can know what it is, but you gotta sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Drop your phone.
Oh yeah, right here, right when we get to that door.
Yeah, you can't come in here without
the door without.
Yeah, you can hear all the wild stories you want.
Oh God.
Like they said, Michael Irvin had the White House. Them stories are legendary.
You know what I mean? So shit. That's how I would do it.
That was also 30 years ago. I mean,
They still got them today. Trust me.
No, I know, but it's gonna be hard for Will to run one of those while he's in fucking whatever league.
They got the same stash houses.
Exactly. They know what they're doing.
It's just different
Money
drugs.
makes the world go.
Hey, it's just different drugs.
Yeah. Exactly. They say y'all got cocaine, we got fentanyl.
Oh, shit. I don't think a lot of people are gonna be going back to the houses.
They ain't gonna make it out.
Yeah.
Nah, but I really think that's what came down to. Is they're gonna rape him for.
Yeah, I hope he learned his lesson though. Honestly, I hope he doesn't.
He does. I think he'll change it up and all that. I just truly believe
he lost himself some money.
Yeah, I think he lost a max
a
contract.
lot of money.
I think
a lot of money.
I don't think he gets another max.
I think a max, but he won't get the super max. And I think did you see Cameron?
Nah.
He came at T Morant.
Nah.
Yeah, basically he was just telling him like, yeah, it's cool being the cool dad and shit like that, but like you taking this shit a little too far. Like you want to be here getting into with Shannon Sharp. You want to be at the game on the court side. You want to get in lookalike competitions with us and shit. Like, yeah, you gotta be a father. Like at the end of the day, like your son is wilding and you doing all this extra shit, but being a father. And I'm kind of glad he was called out on that. I feel like T Morant doesn't get called out enough for this shit.
I think to agree, yeah, I definitely agree to that. But then at the same time, like, what if your son don't give a shit? What the fuck you gotta say?
I whoop that nigga. I don't give a fuck how old you is. Me personally.
I mean, you think you can, but guess what? Your son tell his 3 homeboys over here big as shit. Hey, you better get my pops. You ain't whooping all them niggas sitting around. You gonna cry.
T Morant. Me, if I was in that situation, I got homies. We can get it cracking.
No, I'm saying T got people. I'm saying T probably should get people, but at the same time, how much money you want to? How much money you want to fuck up?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if I beat your ass and you can't play basketball no more, then we got to go back to being broke.
If I got to go back to being which I believe he was a barber before, like, I don't know if I want to go back to that. Yeah. I might. But see, they would have had different video of me being T and Ja at the strip club because they would have seen me.
Yeah. Not even that, nigga. You would have seen me. This would have been the camera.
All that shit.
That fucking camera.
All that shit. But I'm saying, like.
But if you're worried about fucking, if I tell him something, I might have to go back to living like a barber. Like.
You gonna be living like a barber, living like that, because you see.
I agree.
You're not gonna be able to tell him nothing then.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just saying, me personally,
there's something wrong.
I don't know what that dynamic is like.
Yeah.
He ain't LeVar.
Yeah, that is true. He do seem like he want to be.
Well, LeVar never get to that point.
But at the same breath, LeVar shut the fuck up.
LeVar still talks shit to them.
LeVar check because LaMelo would probably be the only one that really got out of line like that. And he would check the fuck out of LaMelo a lot.
LaMelo don't care.
Yeah, but he would check that nigga though.
But
he still would check him.
No, I know, but that's why I knew LaMelo was gonna be the best one. Because I'm watching everybody else when he was cussing their ass out, Lonzo,
he'd be like,
Jello,
fuck you.
They damn near.
But that's the youngest nigga. That's the youngest child vibe though.
It might be.
All the youngest children do the same exact thing. I am too. And I used to look at my young kids like, there's no way this nigga's about to get away with that. And then he get away with it, and I'm mad as fuck.
What are you?
Out of the boys, I'm the youngest.
I'm out of everybody. What are you at? How many kids? How many brothers and sisters you have?
I got 3 brothers and 1 younger sister.
So you're the
youngest
Second
boy.
youngest.
Second youngest.
How old between the difference between you and your
Sister?
sister?
The year?
Okay, so it was, it's not a big gap. So you never got a chance to be the baby of the family.
Never.
Not when I knew what was going
Yeah,
on.
that's what I'm
though.
saying. Like you basically like, all right, the little one, but like, but me and Will's experiment babies.
Yeah.
So you got lucky.
I don't think I would even be able to act that way anyways. My brothers would have checked me.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like.
Nah, see, you would think that.
Nah,
Well, I mean, maybe your parents would let them check you, but see, when I used to try to check my little brothers and shit like that, my pops used to always come to the rescue and shit like that.
No, what I mean by that
Or
is
my
like,
parents would have checked me. It would have.
the rules was different.
Yeah, it's different.
Like for me, and Will probably like, Eddie, you oldest?
You're
You're only though. So we had like, got to be home by 12 o'clock.
No exceptions.
No exception.
So I'm walking in the door at 11:59.
If I get here home at 12:30, it's an issue. It's about to be a problem. All this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward to 4 years later, my brother the same age.
And you ready for him to get a whooping? And he's
2
walking in at 12:45. Like you're about to
2
get a
o'clock.
whooping, and he's
No problem.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're like,
2 o'clock in the morning.
what the fuck?
No
You know
problem.
what I'm saying? You stay up late just to see him get in trouble because you can say, I remember those days.
I waited
You know
the
what
freshman year so I can get my cell phone. Boom, got that motherfucker. Brother got in 6th grade. Let me know why.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I had to get mine till freshman year.
But nah, man, that's just that. That's just the only child. I mean, not only child, the oldest child. But nah, man, it's
Fucking job.
hopefully he gets his shit together. Though. I'm always gonna root for that, man.
Yeah.
Not if he plays the Lakers.
Let's talk about the job in NFL. Not off the field, but on the field. Lamar Jackson.
I was like, who the fuck
I was
is
like-
this nigga talking about?
You can't tell me that's not a good comparison.
No,
Why not?
Not doing anything like
because you're not
Ja.
doing anything
I
wrong.
said not off the field.
Oh,
Even on the field, he's not like
They're
fucking.
ballers.
but
Oh,
one's MVP already.
One is MVP already.
So,
But it's Jaws in the
Low-key
wrong
should've been
era
two
right now.
times.
Jaws in the era where the European is getting the MVP a
nah,
lot.
they just
They balling. He's in the European era.
nah.
right
But
now.
Lamar,
No
is-
money.
we were talking about before you got here. It's collusion. Like to me, it's collusion. It's just that you can't say you can't prove it. But I think they don't want to give Lamar a Deshaun Watson deal because then I think they think it's gonna start a wave of
Yeah.
shit, especially for the quarterback position.
And this is why. You don't want to start that wave with the black quarterback.
It could be. I mean, I'm not even thinking about it race wise, but
I
think
am. Because you already know quarterback is the only position
No,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
NFL that they do not really want to give up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. But I'm saying the reason why I say that is because, like, okay, like, what do we say? Joe Burrow, Hubert, Allen, all got to come up with these contracts in the next year or whatever.
Yeah.
You gonna give all them 300, 400, 500 million guaranteed?
Shit.
I mean,
You
we'll know
know
for
what?
sure.
No,
In
I'm
Hurts'
saying,
contract,
like,
though.
well, I mean, even Hurts, like, I don't think, for me personally, like I was telling Richie, I mean, I think he should, like, go and follow the suit, but I don't think Hurts feels like he has enough leverage to say, I'm a,
Jackson?
huh?
Jackson or Hurts?
No, Hurts. I don't feel like Hurts. I don't know if Hurts has enough leverage to be like, I'll hold out because I want to guarantee 300 million. Like, I think if he did now, I say
motherfucker to the Super Bowl.
no, but it's 1 year. What I'm saying, everybody else kind of has a couple years. Like I'm saying, if he does it again,
Yeah.
then I think he can go. Oh yeah. I'm waiting. I'm holding out. Then I think he has more of that leverage. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. But I think if you're gonna resign him this year,
You gotta get 50 million.
I think per year. Yeah. I'm not no issue with that. I think he'll get that no problem. But I'm saying if he wants a fully guaranteed contract, I think he has to wait another year.
I feel him. I mean, but I think personally, I would be more comfortable giving Hurts the fully guaranteed than Lamar because I think Hurts is a little bit more in the pocket, and I feel he's physically more for the game because he's a fucking he works out ridiculously.
Well-
so his body it can last a little bit longer than I think Lamar.
It depends how you look at it though, because goes back to another comparison I have. Like Lamar's first couple years, how often was he getting hurt though?
Never.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Hurts is only the first 2 years. So like
Yeah.
we got to look at 6 years down the line. Is Hurts going to be down that same thing? Like so, if I'm Lamar, like my whole thing is this: I think that they don't want Lamar to have a guaranteed contract or at least a super high guaranteed contract because then the next wave of quarterbacks are going to want it, and then what's going to end up happening after that? Because I believe if
The
Joe
next
Burrow says
position.
he wants guaranteed,
He's gonna get it.
Jamar Chase gets guaranteed money now.
Yeah.
Now we're at the wide receiver position because guess who else
Then
going to
it's
ask
be
for it?
running back, and then so on
Justin
and
Jefferson going to ask for guaranteed money now.
Yeah.
Then we're going to start moving down the line. And like you said,
Running back
start going.
I would be my biggest push. Like, hey, motherfucker, I only got about 4 or 5 years.
100%. But
I need my bread.
And then that happens when Myles Garrett's contract comes up. Bosa is gonna get his contract coming up. Who else we got out there? Like, I'm just trying to think of like big names. Stars. Like when they start going, oh no, you know what? Fuck
if
that.
He can get that in his position, I need that in my position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now they got to start figuring different things out.
They got the NFL turns into the NBA,
and they don't want that. Somebody.
I wouldn't want that either.
Somebody told me yesterday, NBA logo was Jerry West. NFL is a shield. One's a players' league. One's run by an organization. So I never thought about that. And so that's why you'll never see the NFL change. It's whatchamacallit, because it's never gonna be player friendly, which I get. Because the issue with it too is
the uncertainty of the game. It's very uncertain. You could literally be fucking done in
3 year span.
Play.
And I think that's
even a one play, not even a 3 year span. They take.
No, I'm saying the lifespan of an NFL player is 3 years.
Yeah,
I'm saying like that person that gets the 3 years or the 1 year, like you talking about, they can't hold out for no goddamn guaranteed money. So it's gonna have to take the top people to be like, nah, we need guaranteed, and so it can trickle the fuck on down.
Yeah, that is true.
Because it's not the ones at the bottom. Shit, we can go to XFL and grab the same person as you, brother. Like I don't need you. I go right across the street and get somebody. So
and they not asking for guarantee. They just want a shot.
They just want a shot. So yeah, I mean, NFL should be guaranteed contracts. A whole nother story, but I think it's some collusion going on with Lamar for Lamar and the ownership. I think they all getting together saying. Because even some players that came out and be like, this don't make no sense. This man ain't getting no shot and stuff. And some players have said collusion, but you can't prove it. There's no way to really prove it.
That is true.
It's hard. So
shout out my nigga Lamar. Hope everything goes straight.
Well, he's also his own agent too, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe he's not a good negotiator. I don't know.
I don't see how hard it is really to negotiate a contract. The most basic part of the contract, at least.
Like, all right, this is how much money I want. This is how much I want a year, and this is how I want guaranteed.
Now break it down.
No.
Now you talk about incentives and all that shit. We could talk about.
Yeah, but then
like
they
that.
go no. He's all like, well, then I don't want to play.
All right, I'm out of here.
I mean, it's quite simple.
Somebody's gonna pay.
Give me close to my number. That's
I mean, bro, if I was a top player like that, I'd be like, somebody's gonna pay me. Like the Houston Texans will pay you. The fucking who else sucks?
Why hasn't he got a contract yet? Why isn't Atlanta fucking at his doorstep?
Atlanta wants him. But
Atlanta just got. They said they weren't gonna go after him.
Because they're probably trying to give Desmond Ritter a chance.
Well, I think, like I said, then you can also be trying to get him at a discount because if he doesn't sign, he
now then you know what I'm saying. Right? Today's price is not tomorrow's.
But I'm saying he has to play.
Yeah,
the
it
franchise
just goes
tag,
down
right?
every day that they drags on for sure.
If he has to play the franchise tag, right?
Yeah.
If they don't get signed,
what do he get? 30-something.
So he gets 30-something million. If he has a shitty ass season, guess what?
Still got 30-something.
I got fucking a contract for you, guaranteed 3 years, $62 million. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, here we go. Now here's your guarantee because you had a shitty ass season. But if he does good again,
he doesn't usually have a shitty ass.
No, he doesn't. But I'm saying if he does good again, then yesterday's price. It's not today.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
and I got some backup this time.
So yeah,
it's gonna be Joe Burrow and them time to re up.
That's true.
So, hey, if I gotta sit around and wait to see what they do,
then I'm sitting.
So be it.
Extend me.
But if one of them gets
$60
million a year,
you know
guess who else about to get close to $60 million a year? So go for it if you want to. So it's a waiting game.
We
man.
still fucking equals. We got a player option still out on fucking AJ Brown and fucking Hassan Redditt.
What do you mean player options? They
got
contracts.
Yeah, but you got to pick up that extension. So if they don't pick it up, they only make $1 million this year, both of them. And I guarantee you, motherfuckers is not signing back next year.
But they just got a contract last year. How does that work?
No, they're still working on the previous contracts that they had. So Hassan's still on Carolina's contract. And
when we got AJ Brown, he agreed to a contract with us. We picked up Hassan. We gave him a contract. How does that work?
I don't know, but they said that them niggas still got them picked. They still haven't picked their player options on them, man. They could be making $1 million next year. But they better get that shit right, because those two motherfuckers right there.
So who you think won the trade so far? Out of free agency so far?
Whoever traded for Jalen Ramsey won that trade.
No, I'm saying
old ass Jalen.
No, I'm saying like a team. What team do you think so far has had the best pickup?
Who's still balling right now?
Like who's had the best?
Chicago's trade was pretty good.
Like Chicago's picked up some good ones.
New Orleans.
New Orleans lost a lot though. I don't know.
Ooh.
They lost Davenport. They lost another DN. They lost I think actually 4 players on defense on their rotation.
But then they got a quarterback. They got a receiver.
I think.
And a running back, right?
Who's the receiver?
They brought back Michael Thomas. Your boy.
I
They
think,
brought in Williams.
And then who they get that running back, Jamal Williams?
Yeah.
yeah, I think. I mean,
I
I
mean,
think Carolina looked pretty cool, and they little pickups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Carolina had a
they're not
couple.
going to be very good next year, but
New York.
they might get the quarterback they want now.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? They still got a decent defense.
I would take Bryce Young, even though he's little. I still think he's the best QB. But
I mean, I honestly don't know.
I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
just take CJ. Huh?
Yeah. Shit. What do y'all think Aaron Rodgers? Well, Aaron Rodgers on Pat McAfee's show announced that he most likely gonna be playing for New York Jets, which to me doesn't make any sense because you just went to the harder division, not the division. I mean the harder side of the conference.
I mean,
Because now you got to go through Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and etc. Instead of just having to go against Jalen Hurts.
I don't think they wanted to trade him to the NFC. And I don't even know how many teams were on Aaron Rodgers.
I
wouldn't have been personally.
I mean, I don't think. So for me, I think actually it's a safe bet. I think he went to the Jets, one, because they already have a defense, which he pretty much never had.
Yeah.
And then two, I think they're going to give him free reign on offense.
They already signed Alan Lazard, so I heard that he's picking.
He's asking.
No, he's asking. He said he wants Cobb, Lazard,
and
Beckham, which I'm like, they wasn't a bad receiving core there to begin with, so I don't know why you asking.
Wilson's their number one.
I hope we get Elijah Moore.
So like, if that's the case, whatever. But I'm like, I actually think they could be Super Bowl contenders.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, I would have to see how Brees Hall comes back.
I mean, because even Brees Hall, who was the backup,
Michael Carter.
was just the 2 years out. I mean, like he had a good year,
But they were trying to trade him.
I know, but I'm just saying now you have him. Like he's liked 2 running backs in the last 5 years. A-Rod.
Yeah.
So it's like that might end up being a good thing. Then you have Conklin's not a bad tight end. He likes the tight end, and they signed Mercedes Lewis.
Yeah.
Are they trying to get Mercedes Lewis? And then the wide receiving core is straight. I don't know what their offensive line looks like, but the wide receiving core is straight. You got a defense. If the defense can play like they played last year without a fucking offense, shit, it's gonna be hard, bro. Like it's.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely be a lot
It's gonna
better.
be hard. To beat that team, especially if you can get the A-Rod that throws 3 interceptions a year. Oh, bro, it's a wrap. I'm not saying rap, but it's gonna be. It's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be a
But now, fuck
tough
all that.
division,
I
though.
can't say Super Bowl contenders because Aaron Rodgers only got 1 Super Bowl one time. Only been there one time.
Yes,
And
that's a lot.
That's not a lot.
Who outside of Pat Mahomes
He's been there
And
twice.
Tom Brady.
but Tom Brady's gone out of there. I'm saying, like, how often does that happen? Like, it's
You
not.
talking about elite quarterbacks?
I think he won one and lost one.
No, he only won one.
He lost.
Did he
No,
go
he was
to-
supposed to go and he got his ass beat against the Falcons.
Did he go
To go, he was supposed to play
Thought he
Tom
went to
Brady in
two.
he was supposed to play Tom Brady in Super Bowl, but he got his ass beat against the Falcons, and then the Falcons went and blew the lead against Tom Brady and the Patriots, and that's how he was supposed to go back to the fucking Super Bowl, but he blew the shit.
I mean, but I'm saying, like, it's not. It's most the percentage of going to the 2 Super Bowls is low.
I understand that, but percentage as an all-time great quarterback is not that low. Peyton Manning did it.
You know how
Tom
long
Brady
it took
did
Peyton Manning to do that?
Huh?
You know how long it took Peyton Manning to do that?
You know, he did it. He did
But
it.
it's the
He
same.
went to 3 Super Bowls.
And 2 of them were Denver in his 15th, 16th year
I
and
don't
shit.
care.
That's where this man
Well,
is.
okay, let's
So
see.
what do you-
Let's
that's
see.
what I'm
Let's see.
saying.
Let's see.
Let me
then.
go to one, yeah. Pat Mahomes, you're like, okay, it's Pat Mahomes. He also has Andy Reid, fucking
Yeah.
one of the greatest coaches of all time.
What about TB?
He only got 1.
Bill Belichick, the Patriots.
He won it with the
I
Bucks,
know,
too.
but I'm saying like, it's not a lot of people that have gone to. It's a rarity, like Jason is saying.
I understand because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't great.
He
If
should.
everybody was great, then the shit would.
He should have gone because
be that fucking awesome.
he should have gone
because he's great. He's supposed to
So
be
what
in
is
the great category.
what is Dan Marino?
I don't know. That nigga old. That's what I call him. Old. I
He's
didn't watch
great.
Dan Marino play.
He's
No, I'm
great.
just saying he didn't make it to a Super Bowl, but they consider him
See,
one of the
see,
best
see?
quarterbacks of all
No,
time.
they consider him one
He
of the
lost
best
the Super Bowl.
quarterbacks of all
Did he lose
time.
one?
He lost one, yeah.
Yeah, didn't he lose the year they went 16-0 or something like
No,
that?
he wasn't on that squad.
He wasn't on
No,
that
he
squad?
wasn't that old.
Oh, he old though.
No,
But I'm
He
just
was
saying, like,
80s,
I'm just
90s.
saying, like, they was like he's considered one of the best
I get
quarterbacks
that, but
to ever
that's
play the game,
for one of
but
them.
never. won a
I
Super
don't
Bowl.
consider Dan Marino fucking one of the great quarterbacks, especially for he ain't got the accolades to even to say this shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what makes Jalen a great quarterback?
Jalen is not there yet.
So he's got more time so far.
Yeah, he's only
Okay.
been in the league for 2 years.
I was just trying to figure out your
But
logic.
he's on the path. At least he's been to the fucking Super Bowl, and within the 2 years of him being in the league,
So, but if he doesn't go back again,
then
what
he's
would
not
he-
a great quarterback.
Even if you rock with y'all for the next 15 years?
Yeah.
What do you mean by
that doesn't-
great? Because you can be great, and then there's.
I'm talking about great.
another
I'm talking
level.
about Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes.
You can't compare them to.
Aaron, I'm
the greatest
comparing
quarterback
Aaron
of all time.
Rodgers. I'm comparing Aaron.
I
This
know.
is our conversation.
But
Aaron Rodgers.
There's only
Yes, the fuck I can.
there's only one greatest of all time. So if he's not there, then he's not great.
There's a such thing as a fucking Mount Rushmore.
Okay, here's the question.
And those, when you do a Mount Rushmore, those motherfuckers in Mount Rushmore are all great.
Here's my question to you. When I go to the Hall of Fame, and I see this guy in the Hall of Fame, Aaron Rodgers,
He's obviously gonna make it.
Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Is there levels now in the Hall of Fame?
it has to be.
I mean, I'm just asking.
There has to be, and it's not because of Aaron Rodgers. It's because a lot of motherfuckers that's in right. Like
No, I know. I'm just
in
saying though.
general.
I'm just saying if they're both Hall of Famers, why isn't he considered great?
Because of what he's won Super Bowl. That's why. Because you can't. All right, and this is
I get
why.
it.
Because
I'm
you
just trying-
can't. Everybody wants to make this argument about Aaron Rodgers and how good he is, and then they want to compare him to motherfuckers like Tom Brady, and like, no, Tom has 6 rings. Aaron Rodgers don't even got 2 appearances at the fucking Super Bowl.
How many Lamar have been to?
Super Bowl?
Yeah, one.
Never,
No,
Never?
not yet.
never got out of the second round.
You know what I'm saying? And Lamar, I mean, shit, Lamar's not great. Lamar is very good.
He must be. I
A lot
guess
of these guys are
by
very
your
good.
logic,
Jalen
he's
Hurts,
ass right now.
Jalen Hurts is very good. Lamar is very good. No, he gets MVP. Like, what do you mean? So he did.
He hasn't got the
Aaron
Super
Rodgers
Bowl.
is
This
MVP.
is the only reason I ask.
Why?
Because I try to understand your logic every week, and I just don't sometimes. But I like to ask to
Changes.
poke your mind, and then I like to fuck with you. But
Yeah.
I like to poke your
But
mind.
like, because they consider Aaron Rodgers one of the greatest of all time. I don't personally.
He is,
I think he's a
though.
very good quarterback. I think he's a very in-season quarterback, but he's no better than me than Tony Romo.
Oh,
I can walk off the set for that.
Walk off.
So
Walk off.
disrespectful.
He's no better than me than Tony
So
Romo. He's all right. Aaron Rodgers, Tony Romo, and that's just what it is.
So,
If Tony Romo
is
wins
Brett
one
Favre-
Super Bowl,
What is Brett Favre to you?
So
so he's not that good either. He was a turnover machine. He's the white
Let me ask you a
Jameis
question.
Winston.
is
What?
Donovan McNabb better than Tony Romo?
Yeah,
So if Donovan has been
he's
once,
a Super Bowl appearance at least.
but I'm saying if Donovan has been once and Aaron Rodgers has been once,
He's
But
better.
you-
Aaron Rodgers is better than Donovan McNabb.
but you drop him down to Tony Romo, that's my point.
I
like,
only reason why I dropped him down to
You
Tony
said he's
Romo
not
is
better than
because
Donovan
only reason
McNabb.
why I accept down Tony Romo.
You
is
knocked
because-
him down so easily.
It's just because it's like the hype he gets. That's the only reason why I said it. He's not as bad as Tony Romo. Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh
I'll
my
take
God.
that back. I'll take that back. But I'm just saying off the hype he gets, it's just like he's no better than fucking Tony Romo at this point because it's like, bro, like
Oh man, that's
yeah, he
crazy.
gets MVP, but he gets a second round bounce
Okay.
majority
I'll
of
give
his
you another
fucking his
But
career.
he
you
has
know
a
what I'm
Super
saying?
Bowl. He has MVPs.
One.
Okay, I'll give you
Okay,
another
but he
one.
has one,
One.
and then he's gone to multiple.
Second round.
No, he
He has
he
two
loses the
MVPs, don't
NFC Championship like almost every year.
No, he doesn't.
He only has
Yeah,
one
he
MVP?
does.
No, he doesn't.
Check.
He has like probably I think
I think
three
he lost 3
NFC
years in a row.
championships. 3
I think
NFC
he lost 3
championship
years in a row,
appearances.
like with the last 5 years.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no. The last time they went was with fucking with the Patriots
When they
and
lost
the
to these
Falcons.
guys, didn't they?
No, Patriots and Falcons.
Who did you guys beat to go to the Super Bowl?
Which year? Last one?
When you went
No,
to
with
the
the
Super Bowl.
Chiefs.
No,
Yeah, the
When
last
they
one.
played the Chiefs.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
last one,
last one.
We beat
the Packers.
yeah, it was the Packers.
It was the Packers
Yeah.
in the NFC?
Yeah. We had to beat the Packers because he never beat us. In
Wasn't it the Rams?
No,
No.
the
that
Rams
was-
beat them.
Rams beat us.
Why you got
to
to
go.
that up for?
But it wasn't the Rams. Y'all didn't beat the Rams because
No, because we never.
the Rams beat Tampa Bay, right?
No,
and
no.
then you guys played the Rams the
The
next
only
week.
way, no, the only time we played the Rams
And
three
the Rams
times in a
went to the
year
Super Bowl.
was when the Rams went to the Super Bowl that
Okay.
year.
Okay.
Well, that was last time. Before that, it was a while ago. But I'm saying that was time. Before that was the Packers because we played Dallas and then we played the Packers because we were supposed to.
Hell no. That year you played Dallas, you guys didn't make a Super Bowl.
The year that they went to the Super Bowl, I'm just talking about that year.
Yeah, I understand.
One of the years we played,
They
we
beat the
played
Packers.
Packers, I know one year. in
And the
NFC
Packers were supposed to win
championship,
that.
and I know 1 year we played in the first round.
in the first round. I remember we beat them in the first round.
I know in the last few couple, it's been 1-1. I don't remember which fucking times it was. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Richie's my fucking sports almanac, so I go back with what fuck Richie say. I ain't gonna sit
I'm
here.
just gonna agree with your greatness thing.
So let me ask you
I'm
one more.
just saying.
Before we get off that subject, let me ask you one more.
I'm listening.
Where's Drew Brees at?
Cause he's the same
Why
boat
the
then,
fuck-
right?
Yeah, because I
Hold
on. Because I was about to be bad. It wasn't about to be like, oh, Drew
Oh, I
Brees
was about
was
to
good.
say,
It wasn't
like,
about to be good.
why are you
hesitating?
Because I was about to, you know what I'm saying? I was about to say it was bad too. Like,
Drew
I don't.
Brees is fucking.
He's shit. Like, see, I don't think Drew Brees is that good either, bro. I
I'm
think
gonna give you one more.
Drew Brees is hype. Drew Brees was hype. I'm gonna be honest. The New Orleans team was very, very good, and they were coming off of the whole, like, you know, Katrina shit, all that. They were barely getting back to rolling, and they were hype. You know what I'm saying?
So Aaron Rodgers is in a very good conversation, not great, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
So is Drew Brees in that conversation?
He's not better than Aaron Rodgers.
But is he in that conversation very
He's
great?
in
Or
the
is
same
he-
category as Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, I'm giving
So look, it's Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, and all them,
There's
right?
gonna be a lot of dudes in that
Peyton,
category. Then
yeah, okay, it might be. It might be. But how many dudes are you? How many of those dudes in that category are they saying is the greatest of all time?
Hey, I got one more.
Only one.
no one's saying
I got
Aaron
one.
Rodgers is
Yeah,
the greatest of all
they
time.
always
I got a-
say he's one of the greatest.
I got a Super
quarterbacks.
Bowl champion for you.
Who? Nick Foles. You better not fucking say no Nick Foles.
Matt Stafford.
Don't you fucking dare.
He's
Don't
got a
you
Super Bowl?
Fucking dare.
He's got-
He fucking sucks.
He must
He
be-
fucking sucks.
must
He's
be
worse
great.
than Tony Romo.
He's great. He's not the greatest of all time, but he must be great, right?
No, you fucking
If
dare.
it's going by your criteria, so like by your criteria, Lamar Jackson's ass.
I love it. I just like doing it.
No.
He's never got.
So
it
look,
past
okay,
the
so check this out.
second
Check
round.
this out. Lamar Jackson, he's an MVP. Matthew Stafford's ass
Super
because
Bowl.
he's not the Super Bowl. He wasn't the Super Bowl MVP,
He got Super Bowl.
and he wasn't the reason why they won the Super Bowl.
He was the one throwing the touchdowns.
It
right?
don't fucking matter, Richie.
I think it
His
does.
defense was the reason why they won the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Let's
Look-
be honest.
Look at Jared Goff went. They lost.
Don't matter.
They replaced him with Matthew Stafford. They won.
I don't
So
think Jalen
obviously
Ramsey
there was
on
a-
that. Was Jalen
obviously-
Ramsey on that Rams team
obviously
that
there
was
was
that
a
win with Jared
difference, right?
Goff?
Cooper Kupp got the MVP.
Yeah, because he fucking deserved it.
15 catches or some shit, right? 12
All you
catches?
gotta do is just here, throw it at the line of scrimmage, let the motherfucker work. Obviously, you know why Matthew
Somebody
Stafford
must have
didn't
been
get
throwing it to
MVP?
him.
You know why he didn't get MVP?
Racism.
No, because he had 3 fucking interceptions that game as
I
well.
don't think he did.
Yes,
but-
he did. That game alone, he had 3.
Oh,
What you talking about? He's a turnover king.
I just wouldn't.
I don't think he
He's
got
worse
the
than Tony
interception.
Romo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck about that. Talk about some motherfucking Matthew Stafford.
This guy's crazy.
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick is good, but all these quarterbacks are good.
Okay, what about Ben Roethlisberger?
Ben is in the same boat as Aaron,
He's got 2.
but Ben's are all led off of good defenses.
But you can
Yeah,
see
He
that.
has
rookie,
great defenses.
But you
Actually,
can do that with everybody though.
not everybody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, there's a difference.
So
between-
Tom Brady hit.
Tom
his
Brady
first,
had good-
what, 3
yeah.
or 4.
But
Was it because
three,
of defense?
first three. But he had 6, Richie. You can't say anything to a nigga that has 6. That's like saying, oh, Michael Jordan had this person. He still got fucking 6
But I'm
rings.
saying, no, but I'm saying
Like you
can,
just told
you
me,
can nitpick.
it's hard as fuck to make it to the Super Bowl. This motherfucker's been 7 times.
No one's
Not
saying.
8 times, actually, because he lost twice. So he's been 8 times. Like, you can't doubt that. You can't
No
say
one's
anything about
doubting that.
Tom Brady. You can't even mention him in this fucking
No
conversation.
one's doubting anything
Hey,
about
man.
Tom Brady, but the fact that you're
Everybody
saying Aaron
knows.
Rodgers
I just.
is like
Peyton, so
okay.
Tom Brady, and this is for the people that this is for the younger quarterbacks. I'm not gonna mention Dan Marino or fucking Montana or nothing like that because I wasn't old enough to watch them. Okay, I'm talking about people that I actually seen play
Steve Young
fucking
is
quarterbacks.
ass apparently too. Then.
Steve Young, he was a little bit before my time too. I was very young when Steve Young was in
But he
that.
had one Super Bowl. That's it.
Okay, I'm not saying if you win one Super Bowl, you ass. I'm just saying if you got to be the reason why you won Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers, he was the reason why they won Super Bowl, but he's only been one fucking time, Richie. He ain't even been back. Like the nigga has not been back.
Peyton Manning wasn't the reason they won his second Super Bowl.
Second one, no,
I swear. Ladies and gentlemen, I swear this is my last one.
but he's
I
been
promise.
there.
I promise we'll move on after this one. I promise, because this is too funny. Eli Manning.
Oh, Eli's a goat. Eli's a goat. You can't say that. You can't say anything about Eli Manning not being a GOAT. He's solidified. If you beat the GOAT twice in the Super Bowl, you get automatic GOAT. You
Wait,
get a VIP.
Wait,
What? Who beat Tom Brady
two
twice?
off
Who
two
beat Tom Brady
catches.
twice?
2 lucky ass catches.
Hey, I don't give a fuck if he closes his eyes, Jason. He
But-
did it. I don't care. I don't care.
How is that?
You can't say 2 lucky
Wait,
catches
What
if
do
you
you
do
mean
it
by
again.
GOAT though?
Wait.
He's-
Wait. But how is that okay? But Matt Stafford can't get love and Cooper
No,
Kupp gets
no,
love.
no,
Why did
no.
Cooper Kupp is okay?
No,
but we didn't want him to get no
no.
helmet catch
So
out the league
who
2
the
years
fuck was
later?
Cooper? Who the fuck was Cooper Kupp on Eli Manning's team?
What do you mean? Who was he on Eli Manning? Eli didn't have no Cooper Kupp.
At fucking Zachary. So he was
he had to
actually
catch 2
throwing it
lucky-ass
to. He was
catches.
actually throwing it and praying into throwing it to nobody.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But David
Plexico.
Tyree was only made because of that
Plexico.
fucking catch.
It was gone.
Plexico had a leg
No,
shot.
that was later on.
The
was
leg
gone.
shot was before that, wasn't it?
No.
But I'm saying he was gone.
He shot himself
What?
after.
David Tyree got caught a lucky ass catch.
And that made his
was
career.
actually-
That made his career.
But that's what set up the game winning shit.
But that made his career, did it
because
not?
Eli threw it, right?
But did you see what he did before that throw?
What do you mean?
He broke 3 tackles. He broke out of Michael Strahan's
Right.
tackle. Or not Michael Strahan. He broke out of the Patriots tackle and all
Gotcha.
that. Did all that and then do it like that. And was like, fuck it. Somebody's down there.
Go.
That's a goat ass fucking move.
I can't throw the Cooper Cup 12 times for 100-something yards.
That
and
wasn't
three
the reason why they
touchdowns.
won. That wasn't the reason why they won.
Man. The reason it was because
Aaron Donald could have got Super Bowl MVP. That's how good he was playing that
I
fucking
understand
game.
that, but I'm saying I don't understand.
So who the fuck was Aaron Donald on Michael Strahan, I would say,
listen.
but Michael Strahan wasn't
I'll
that.
put it like this. Ain't nobody picking Eli Manning over Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going to say it like this.
Eli won't pick Eli
If
over
you
Aaron
ask me who am I picking in the Super Bowl, I'm going with Eli Manning.
Well,
He's 2-0.
Aaron Rodgers won though.
Well, I mean, anytime I know I'm gonna make it with Eli. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
still
think about
both
this.
there,
Think
so
about
like
this. Think about this. When Aaron Rodgers went to the Super Bowl and won it, was he not one of the favorites to win it? Was the Packers not one
I
of the
don't
favorites to win
remember
it?
who was the favorite that.
Packers are always one of the top
They beat
favorites.
the Steelers.
They're
They
always
beat
one
the
of the top
Steelers.
favorites.
Actually,
I don't know who was
Yeah,
the favorite.
I don't know.
You know what I'm
Steelers.
I'm just saying to make it. Out of the NFC, I'm saying.
Okay, maybe at the NFC. I don't know who's
The Giants ain't never been a fucking favorite to make it to the Super Bowl, and they still
No.
do it. They were 9-7 the first year. So they weren't no fucking favorites. No, they weren't. And they were 9-7 the second time too. So no, they
because
weren't.
they didn't have no offense. They had a defense in there the whole
It
time.
don't matter. They weren't a favorite.
So
they
then
came
the
in as
Rams
a
had
wild card.
You can say that Eli was like clutch in the playoffs,
So
But-
Eli
but
better,
that defense led them.
Eli better than Ben Roethlisberger.
No, he's a rapist.
I'm done with you.
Now you're bringing up other
I'm
shit.
just kidding. But nah, let me see. He can be. Only because I would say Pittsburgh has better defenses than New York.
I fucking hate you.
You can't tell me Pittsburgh has better
They've
defense
got
than
good
New York.
defense, but when Eli won a Super Bowl,
But when Ben won Super Bowl, it was
Hey,
because of his defense. He
Eli-
had James Harrison.
I think they
He had
when they beat Arizona, that was a high ass
Eli-
scoring game.
That defensive front might be one of the best.
Didn't they beat them Didn't they hold the Patriots to like 14 maybe?
Yeah, I mean
The greatest
Strahan and all
offense
them-
of all time.
Strahan and Tuck and all them at that time. That
I understand that.
was crazy on that line. That was
I
crazy.
understand that.
But
Twice.
What you got next, bro?
You beat a nigga 2 times. The GOAT 2 times. Now, so
Clutch,
look at
clutch
so
in the playoffs. Eli's clutch in the playoffs.
huh?
Eli is clutch in the playoffs.
Okay. That's what you're gonna find.
He's not GOAT.
He's a GOAT playoff. Greatest of all time playoff performancer.
It should be Tom Brady.
Yep.
Eli.
Nah. Tom Brady, his brother. His brother.
But I'm saying if he beat the GOAT, he got to be right under the GOAT.
He just got a VIP pass. He got a VIP pass. That's all that is.
Where's Patrick Mahomes on that list?
He's rising. He's a rising star. He's like right between them, right there.
Because he's
Rising star.
Oh.
He said, "Excuse me, Peyton," and he stepped on his neck as he got passing. You know what I'm saying?
2-1 right now.
2? Who?
Mahomes is 2-1.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
He's got what?
Who did he lose to?
He lost
To
to Tom Brady.
Yeah. See, Eli ain't never did that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Eli ain't never did that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't say Eli's better than Patrick Mahomes.
I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
In the Super Bowl, he might be. You know what I'm saying? He might be. Because he ain't never lost to Tom Brady. Eli did.
That's funny.
I mean, Pat did.
That's funny.
That's all I'm saying.
What's the score? That's funny. What we
You know
got
what I'm
next?
saying? On to the next topic because
What
this
we
shit
got
getting wild out here. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all tripping with this quarterback
Oh
stuff.
man.
The Cowgirls. How about these Cowgirls? They released it. What you say? What you say?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
I don't even want to bring up Phillip Rivers. Let's move on.
Did you ever? We talking about good quarterback. And you bring up Phillip Rivers? Get out. You know I'm walking off the fucking set.
So Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys. Fucking Phillip Rivers. He deserved to be in the fucking river. That's what you need to do. Go down by the lake. Anyway, they released Zeke
Oh,
and they traded for Stephon.
that was a good little thing, but they also
I think the Stephon trade was a little too late, player.
they also lost an offensive lineman too, and they lost one of their linebackers. They lost a few. Little
They
things.
re-signed Van Der Esch, so
But see, I think they need another linebacker
I think they're gonna
outside
go
of
on.
just Van Der Esch, because
You can't keep moving Micah. You can't.
I
keep
don't think
moving
Micah is. What do you want him at? Like, you got to figure out what you want him at,
Yeah,
because you basically playing.
I think he's a better
5-1.
pass rusher.
yeah.
You got him as line, a fifth on the line. And
Yeah.
then you got one linebacker in the back, like, and then you move around to a 4-2. Like, I don't. You need to have either keep him at linebacker, or bring a third linebacker in there and, move it out and let him run the DN and play 5 or whatever. But I think they need another linebacker, another young side to side linebacker.
I hope they don't draft Bijan.
You think? I don't think they're gonna drive by.
I mean, it just makes a lot
I
of sense.
wouldn't be shocked.
It makes a lot of sense. where they're at in the draft, what in the 20s?
Yeah, and then because Tony Pollard might not
Tony
be ready.
Pollard has you don't know
And I don't think
when he comes back.
the rookie from last year, I don't know what they believe about
If
him.
you're going in with that guy from last year,
Yeah, I don't know if they believe in him. So I that thing they probably end up with probably Bijan. I can see him staying in Texas.
Nah,
But,
I mean, shit, you did just get rid of your running back, and your other one is kind of broken.
it's still hurt.
So who you think is a better cornerback duo? Who you rather have, Ramsey and Howard, or
I'd rather have
Diggs?
Slay and Bradbury.
You ain't gonna get it.
For the buck.
But that's
You ain't gonna
no
get
more.
it. So which two? The other two you gonna get? Like right now, it looks like.
Oh, I like the Dolphins ones more than the Cowboys one.
I agree.
With Ramsey and
Ramsey's still more is
Because
still
I
more
think
of his prime
Howard,
than
yeah.
Stephon is.
Well, I think
Ramsey and Howard, yeah.
Ramsey and Howard is more. They play to each other's strengths. They're both man coverage.
Yeah.
So I think there's
no chasing now.
leave them on island like we can stay your side, stay my side, or whatever. Now they just gotta get them somebody who can play that
Slot.
corner and that nickel. Is gonna be crazy.
Shit, if Byron
I
Jones
just-
didn't fucking retire, they would have been even nastier.
I just think I still I like Diggs, but I don't trust Diggs.
He can still give up the ass.
That double move, he still bites. He got better, but he'll still bite on you give him a good double move. It's a wrap.
Gilly got little. He's kind of on the skinnier side.
It's like you're picking your poison with Diggs. Like
It isn't Gilmore more.
you'll take the interceptions,
Right.
but you're gonna have to
give
take
up 100
He's more
yards.
of a zone
yards.
corner.
He's more
Diggs
zone, ain't he?
more
Fitty?
being a
And
man.
that's what I thought. So that's the other thing. The reason why I picked the Dolphins over because I thought Stephen Gilmore was zone because most Patriots corners are zone corners, right?
Mm-hmm.
So-
Butler.
I mean, that's where they kind of get their
They
thing.
get their money.
Because
I mean,
if I remember correctly,
anybody in the zone, that's where you usually get your.
that's
picks
mostly
from.
what they run on defense, right? Is zone. Because if I want to say right, that's how Belichick preaches his defense. You got an area on the field, and that's your responsibility. But I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, yeah.
Don't quote me on that. But
Fuck the Patriots. They cost
I
a
mean,
lot of money.
Revis was there, and Revis was one of the best men. I don't know.
but he was only there for a year, right?
Yeah, I don't think he.
I don't remember how long he was
I
there
don't think he
for.
stayed there too long. I don't think. But yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's a good pickup, but
I don't think.
I don't think they.
I don't think it's a needle mover though.
No, they got to either pick up.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's better than.
If I'm
I don't
them-
know who their second
It was
corner
Anthony
was.
Anthony Brown. He got
If
hurt.
I'm them, I'm trading. I'm trading for D Hop.
I see that.
If I'm them, there ain't no question that's happening.
And the way these niggas is getting traded around right around now, anyway, they not asking for much anyway.
Bruh.
I feel like the only people that's getting traded for first round picks are quarterbacks.
Third round and
You
a
could probably
fucking
get
no name tight end.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, I swear, like,
I get
only people that are getting traded for first rounders is quarterbacks, or you got to be the number one fucking guy
Yeah,
in the NFL. Like,
You probably
you know
get
what I
D Hop for a second rounder.
mean? Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
he's the top receiver. You for a
Healthy?
second round.
To me, he's the best receiver in the game.
And
Healthy.
he has to be because he didn't play a whole season last year. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's beat up.
I think him is more because he's getting older.
Yeah,
That's why.
I can understand that, but
He's still
that
D
man-
Hop.
Yeah, that man different. Shit, that man different. But yeah, man.
I mean, shit. It's a lot of releases and shit like that. We got
Yeah.
Adam Thielen.
I mean, I didn't think Darius Slay was gonna get released. I thought y'all were gonna trade him.
I was hoping I would have preferred the trade because
get
then maybe
something out
we'll
of
see
it.
what we got out of
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I thought y'all were.
But we weren't gonna get much.
I feel like
Maybe a fourth, fifth rounder.
I always feel like it's. To me, I always feel like I'd rather trade and get a fourth and fifth round
Yeah.
than just get nothing.
and also
Exactly.
and also
Don't
too.
just let the nigga walk.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
It depends on how much. Let's say no one wants to take the contract.
Yeah, and then also I guess it depends on how much. If Darius Slay's gonna go against the cap, if it's not, I mean, if he was supposed to get like $9 million or whatever, and he's only gonna losing $2 million to the cap, then I guess you can say, fuck it, I still get $7 million out of that.
You know who made a good move? Von Bell to the Panthers was a good ass fucking move because they have hella DBs over there. So to just add to make that core or that DB core stronger that was a good move.
Cincinnati lost both their safeties.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is why
Went to
it
the
worried me
Falcons.
about
I was so
Gardner
pissed. Like, what the
Johnson.
fuck?
Well, yeah, but I can also see that hurts their defense.
for sure.
They was already struggling.
Who Cincinnati? Yeah, they don't got
Jesse
nobody.
Bates, their Pro Bowler, and
And then Pryor resigned, like I said, Poirier resigned.
they went back to Buffalo.
And then we took,
Heineke went to
Isaiah.
the Falcons.
yeah, then we took Isaiah
You guys,
for a nickel because we lost Jimmy Ward,
Yeah, I said Jimmy Ward went to the Texans.
which I already knew. At the end of,
Gotta get your bread.
well, at the end of the season, I watched him on live, and he was basically breaking down what happened and some of the issues that he had with the Niners because he was supposed to play safety.
Yeah.
He started off as safety last year, and then I forgot somebody got hurt, and then they moved him to nickel again, and so then that's when Gibson came in, and then Gibson was killing at his position, at least on the run defense. I think he was like number 1 on the run stop or some shit, and then they kept him at nickel because I mean he's the top 3, top 5 nickel corner.
Yeah,
and he said he would come back to play nickel,
but he wants to get paid like a safety.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we are with Gardner Johnson.
He was like, I'll come back and play nickel, but I gotta get paid like I'm not doing I'm not doing a tender again, a restricted free agent or whatever. So I knew he was probably gonna end up in Texas. Yeah. Alshire's year, losing him to, I kind of figured that, go get your money.
So what about Jarrett Stidham going to the Broncos? What does that say?
I don't think that says shit.
Do that say you kind of tight leash Russ?
No, fuck no. I don't think that. I think that was a loss for the Raiders. I think that was just a good backup pickup for the Broncos. Like, well, I don't know if it's great or anything because I didn't really see too much, but the little sample size,
being bad,
right? The little sample size you've seen, he could be solid, better than what they had. So I don't think they're gonna put him in and be like, oh yeah, we rocking with you next. But I think they think that's a solid little backup. Yeah, but I think for the Raiders, I think that sucked.
What about Jimmy G?
Be a lot of slang.
I don't want to say anything bad about him because
I'll tell the truth. I don't give a damn.
To be a lot of slangs.
I don't think that team got better with Jimmy G. I think they got worse compared to Derek Carr because Carr's gonna sling the ball around the field, is gonna try to get a deep ball. That's not Jimmy's game. He's
very protective with the ball.
And in. Yeah. You better run a slant, a comeback, and go get your yards. Because I'm not chucking that bitch 30, 40 yards.
He said, I'm not about that risk.
Which Devontae could do, though.
Right. I'm saying you have Devontae. He gonna feed the shit out of Devontae.
Yeah.
Oh, Devontae gonna eat like a motherfucker. He gonna have the 100-some-odd catches, 5 touchdowns. Shit. You know what I mean? It depends on what Devontae does. If he's breaking tackles,
shit. Not necessarily because his last year in Green Bay, he ate in the red zone. So if they get into the red zone,
he's gonna zero in on that. Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but who was throwing him the ball?
He's got to get down there. They got to get down there, and I also think
it's not that far of a pass.
They
let go of Darren Waller.
They re-signed Josh Jacobs, right?
Yeah, they
franchise tag, right?
Tagged them, yeah.
So if he can ball like he did last year, that'll help out the Raiders offense a lot. But if their line's not good, so.
But I think getting rid of Darren Waller kind of fucked Jimmy G a little bit.
But they was already talking about that last year.
About getting rid of him?
Yeah, they were trying to trade him before the deadline last year. He was supposed to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, I remember that.
They were gonna trade him to Atlanta
before Atlanta draft. No, because Atlanta had what's his name? That tight end. He's been like 2 years. He has
Paul Pitts. Yeah. No, it wasn't.
No, but I remember them trying to trade Waller.
Who was
it? Kyle Pitts only got like 2 touchdowns in 2 years, so I wouldn't
bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them.
Who was it?
No, I do remember them trying to trade him though.
Maybe it's Green Bay shit.
I mean, third rounder, he gets hurt all the time. Maybe it works out. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
the only way that they would have got better is if they would have got Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Out of free quarterbacks,
out of the quarterbacks available.
Okay, got you.
Like I said, I think Jimmy G will have them pretty much the same record, but I don't think as far as passing yards and all that shit, that's gonna go way down compared to what you had the year before, last few years. You're I don't know. Who knows?
I'm surprised that all the money they have
go down, but I don't know.
All that money they haven't used to fix that defense.
They ain't fix the line either.
Yeah.
Their offensive line is trash. And you think Jimmy can run? Shit.
And I'm assuming that pick
that's how he gets hurt every fucking time.
I'm assuming that pick they're gonna use to get a quarterback. What is it, 7? 7 or 8?
To boost my defense.
I would do that too, but
I would probably wait another year
to boost your defense.
No, for the quarterback.
Yeah, fuck that.
But what if they're like mid-level?
Jimmy G.
If you can wait till
you've been at mid-level.
No. I'm saying but you don't want to be like the 15th best team. You either want to be the best team or the worst.
Yeah. Like I think if I go for a quarterback, I'll try to probably get somebody late, 3rd or 4th round. My first pick, I don't think I'm.
Maybe you get lucky and you find somebody.
Because I just gave Jimmy 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Hooker.
I got to give him at least a year.
Like Hooker from Tennessee.
Yeah, like maybe take Hooker, see if you can
for a year.
See if I can do something with that. Because I don't think going to get C.J. Stroud. One, I don't think Jimmy's going to feel too great about that.
I mean, he would have to know that.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think McDaniels probably gave him the whatchamacallit, because I think that's probably why he did sign, because it's
Oh, for
between them and the
sure.
Jets.
Yeah.
And I mean, shit, Saleh and him are familiar with each other. So, and I think LaFleur brother is the offensive coordinator over there. So I mean, and they are familiar with each other.
Alright.
So I wouldn't have been shocked about that. I think actually probably would have been a little better team for him.
Watch the
That'd be-
Raiders be like playoff team
That'd be
when no one
hilarious.
expects anything from
That'd
him.
be hilarious. I mean, he's gonna get you some wins. He ain't gonna lose you. Nah,
He shouldn't lose. I mean,
let me stop that.
but he is that
If
defense.
he's up, he won't lose you the game.
With that defense, he's probably not gonna be up a lot.
Nah, that's the issue. He's not bringing you back. He ain't. Depends on what Devontae and them can do. If you can give him time in the pocket, yeah, you can do some shit. But
So who's still available? We got Orlando Brown. I see that he's still available.
He wants a big contract.
we're going young on our offensive line.
Where?
It's gonna be
Yeah,
crazy.
you're right tackle, right?
I was cool with McGlinchey leaving. I wasn't tripping on that. He's so up and down. Brunskill was the one I didn't want to lose.
Who?
Daniel Brunskill. He's our
Is he a guard?
he's everything utility for us.
Uh,
But he was considered the Aaron Donald kill stopper because Aaron Donald I think never got a sack on him or some shit like that. So
Right.
he was considered like the Aaron Donald stopper.
So we got Orlando Brown, Darius Slade, Dalton Schultz, Gardner Johnson, Bobby Wags, Isaac Samuel. We did lose a couple people. But Isaac wasn't that good. He
Cam
got-
Jurgens is gonna replace him.
Crowney, Beckham, Rock Yasin. I don't know who the fuck that is. This is the first I ever heard of him.
The corner,
Rock Yasin?
Rocky Sin, I think is.
Yasin?
He was with
Yeah,
the-
he's a corner.
with the
But I don't know who that
Raiders.
is. Raiders.
Yeah.
Marcus
Colin
Peters,
Farrell.
DJ Chark, Adam Thielen, Mike Gesicki, the edge rusher from the Jag, Yannick
Ngakoue?
Yeah, him. We still got a lot of motherfuckers.
I mean,
out.
it's gonna
Leonard
take a
Floyd,
minute.
Taylor
And he's
Rapp.
still gonna get some more cuts too.
Hell yeah.
There's still more cuts to come because once you sign some people gotta get cut. So it's gonna be interesting to see who's
Even
gonna
after
get
the
cut.
draft too.
Yeah, and then the draft's gonna be crazy.
UFC
Oh yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Darius
80,
Slayton,
80 something. Dude.
Watch
Jarvis Landry.
the fights this weekend. The Caleb Plant fights next weekend, but yeah, this weekend,
Kareem Hunt is a
Kamara
free
Usman.
agent. We might go get that.
Kamara Usman and Leon Edwards, and
Leon
then
Edwards.
They fight
Gaethje.
this weekend?
Yes, this
Yeah.
weekend. And then Gaethje and
I didn't feel why didn't I see anything like?
Honestly, I only knew because on YouTube they
no,
have
they just did
the.
the press conference first one
embedded?
today.
But they didn't hype this shit. Like
Huh?
there's no hype around this.
Yeah.
In April.
Yes,
Because
no.
it's in England.
Yeah, it's in England. I mean,
Maybe that's why you think.
Wait, so is that card gonna be like at 1:00 in the afternoon?
I don't know. I didn't even check the time, but
After
it's a decent card. I know it's Gaethje's the co-main event.
Gaethje's, yeah.
The last UFC fight was actually really good. The Yan, did you watch that one, the Peter Yan fight?
Oh, I was watching basketball and WBC.
So I was watching that. The Yan fight was good. That was shit. The old boy was nonstop motor, and he would fight Aljamain Sterling, but they're teammates. So Aljamain has to fight Cejudo. I think if he beats Cejudo, he's gonna move up. But then
Move up to.
whatever the next weight class, I don't know what weight class is.
Isn't that Volkanovski weight class?
It might be Volkanovski. I think next. I think it
He's
is
not
actually.
beating Volkanovski.
But he said he's moving up, and then he's either gonna. If he loses, I think Cejudo and he doesn't get dominated. I think he rematches it. But then I heard whoever wins that fight, Sean O'Malley's supposed to get the next. Possibly, but they said because the thing is they're saying the number 2 dude, I don't know how to say his name, but they don't want. It might be bad for him to fight Sean O'Malley next because Sean O'Malley's number 6, he's number 2. It can fuck up the rankings a little bit, but the word on the street is once Sterling moves up, he fights for the vacant title, and then supposedly I wouldn't be shocked if he runs that division too because he kind of tore Petey Yan apart. And then I'm trying to think who was a fucking co-main event. I can't think. But then I also watched the Harrison.
The boxing?
Yeah.
Harrison versus.
I don't know. I said that.
Tszyu?
Yeah.
Tszyu,
He
something
whooped
like
his ass. He whooped Tony Harrison's ass up and down that goddamn ring.
We didn't get to talk about the Jake Paul Tommy Fury, huh?
No, I don't think we did, but shit,
remember.
there wasn't no reason to.
Yeah.
It was exactly what you thought it
Mhm.
was.
So You think Tommy Fury should start making money off of just being the influence beater? I would just start beating him. Every influencer that thinks that they just
I fight KSI too next. I fight everybody because he's trash too.
Yeah.
I don't like the influence.
Actually, though, have you seen?
Fight
Well, actually, with both of them, I watched Jake Paul when he first started, and I watched KSI when they first started, and how much they got better in the amount of time they did is ridiculous. Especially KSI. I could just see from the foot movement and they got rhythm in his boxing style was ridiculous from when he first started.
They got better, but they're still trash.
Yeah.
That Tommy Fury fight was trash. It was exactly.
I think he got hit, and I don't think Jake was like. I don't think I could keep taking this fucking hit. He kind of looked kind of scared. He kept lunging, and he was like, "I'm gonna take off real quick, and if I don't get him when I take off, I'm gonna try to bounce back real quick."
I don't think he took him serious either.
Yeah, that too.
But I mean, it wasn't just exactly how I think. But if I'm Tommy Fury, I fight all of them influencers because I'm not gonna beat nobody else
and get bread
and just keep doing what I
do. Doesn't look half bad as that fucking Salt Poppy.
Yeah, I was about to say
that. He looks good.
Hey,
honestly, I think he might have actually been like.
I seen some shit with him and KSI. I think he fought Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao doing the fucking tag team boxing shit. I don't know if it's real. I hope it's not real because that's just for Manny Pacquiao.
All 4 guys in there.
No, so like they would box and then like you could tag out and then
That's funny. I know Pacquiao's supposed to fight Conor Benn. I did see that in negotiations, but again, I mean, if I'm KSI and all them shit, like, hey, get your money while you can. But I think them shits was.
He said it though. He said like, well, since he already beat Jake Paul, I guess I'll fight Tommy Fury next because even makes no sense. But he said I will still fight Jake Paul. I don't mind, but he wants Tommy Fury.
But KSI ain't gonna fight nobody real. He just wants that. He gonna keep it right there. He's smart.
He's not Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake Paul's trying to think he actually gonna
be a fucking boxer.
Oh, he gonna get so laid
out. KSI's like, I'm just gonna beat up popular people.
Right. I would like to see him fight Salt Poppy because, like I said, Salt Poppy look nice.
Look kind of legit.
Like he looked like he actually boxed at one point in his life.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I got Leon Edwards for sure.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna KO.
You think so?
I think he KOs. I'm not Leon Edwards. Usman. I'm sorry.
I got one more thing about football. So Chicago, they traded their first round, and would they get the 9th?
Yeah.
And then
they said they might trade again.
The 9th?
Mm-hmm. Get more draft.
Get more. They might push back.
I mean, you got your quarterback, so
yeah, that's true.
They got
DJ Moore. They got number 1 technically. I think that helps Claypool a lot because it gets him a little bit more.
And then they have the other Mooney now too.
Well, they're saying now.
Yeah.
But they don't have a running back no more.
They're saying now though that
David Montgomery left.
They comparing Hurts to Fields to Hurts. They saying there's no reason why that Fields can't do what Hurts did last year.
I think he'd be a little bit better at it because I think Fields is a better runner than Hurts.
Yeah, but is he a better passer?
I don't think it's a big difference.
Well, Hurts made a big jump of accuracy.
I will say,
which I honestly didn't know if he could do.
It depends on what Fields does this year. Because right now Fields still it's still a
toss up.
No, he's still a
runner.
One option, first option thrower,
and then he's gone.
And then that's it. Yeah.
But I can't blame him for that because maybe it had a line issue.
Right. I'm saying so. Like now you got some shit.
Yeah.
Like now. Can you sit in that pocket though and still throw the ball?
Yeah,
that was the exact.
You might take a hit and still.
Because that's one thing Jalen Hurts did do.
Yeah, that was the exact.
You could see him go check down his different options and then be like, all right, boom. You know what I'm saying? But right now Hurts. I mean, I Fields is just literally
one
gone.
But that was exactly.
He was leading rushing for a while.
No, I know, but it's like
it's top 5.
And some of that is because of the line. Don't get me wrong. He only got 3 seconds back there. So it's like. Oh shit!
Yeah, I didn't even look to my left, nigga. It's a nigga right here.
Every time I look to the left, I gotta do the spin move.
Yeah, so it's about to blow my shit up. Like,
so I get it. Like I get it, 100%.
They're definitely gonna use their money, right, to fix that.
I would hope so.
I hope so. Too.
But that was exactly Jalen's criticism was. You only looked at one guy, and then if it wasn't there, he would take off.
And they always say he couldn't get a thing, but like I said, if you just get a big receiver around there that has a bigger radius, he'll be perfectly fine. Bigger receivers mean the bigger radius. You don't always got to hit him in his fucking chest.
Claypool's going to be that guy.
And I think Devontae Smith changed his role. Well, I think he started opening up a little bit more to where he started making his radius a little bit bigger too. Where he's starting to go get that ball more. He started doing that a lot his rookie year, but it evolved.
But wasn't that what he was supposed to be known for? Was having a big catch radius? Coming out of college?
He got a good route technique. He's a good route technique.
No, he did. I mean, he kind of did have a big catch radius.
I mean,
he was more known as a great route runner.
So who was the catcher out of them?
Jameis Williams.
I'm saying like Ruggs, him, and
Williams. Jameson Williams.
Williams wasn't in that.
Jameson Williams played with Devontae Smith this last year, and he tore his ACL. And then he came back and played in the championship game.
No, you're thinking of Waddle.
Didn't Williams get hurt too?
I mean, Williams might have been on that team,
Well,
but he
was
wasn't.
about like a freshman.
Then it might have been Waddle. It might have been Waddle.
Well, it was Waddle. I'm thinking
And Waddle tore his ACL,
Yeah, okay.
and Devontae pretty much took over,
Yeah.
and that's what he won.
Yeah, it was Waddle because Waddle came back for the last game and shit.
See, I thought out of those three, they were saying that Devontae Smith had the deep ball, big catch radius. I don't know when he came out of
He's
college.
a route tech.
He was a route guy. Waddle was more like the burner.
Jerry Rice. They kept comparing him to Jerry Rice. He gets open because he runs very good routes. I'm not saying he's good as Jerry Rice, Jason, or anything like that. I'm just saying.
You saw that? You saw
yeah,
that?
he was like this. Nobody's ever said that ever in life. Will I jump over Richie and beat your ass?
It was like a fucking anime, like getting like, oh.
What did you say? Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. Yeah, that's what I was like.
Well, Jerry Judy too was the same.
Yeah.
Was a route runner
CD
too.
Lamb too. But he had a little bit of athleticism.
That's funny. No, but yeah.
Shit.
Other than that, everything else, I ain't got nothing for you.
Yeah, I think. Do you think Waller? Well, cause I think the Giants weren't that bad last year. Do you think he helps them?
I think the
If he
Giants.
stays healthy, he should for sure.
I honestly think the Giants is overachieved.
Shut up, Siri. You said they overachieved?
I think they definitely.
So they won't do it again?
I don't know.
I think
so.
I can agree with that because I didn't think their defense was very good.
I don't think their offense was that good. Because they really didn't have a receiver last
They
year.
don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
they still don't really.
That's what I'm saying. So he basically was all based off him and Daniel Jones and
Yeah,
Saquon running. So like, and I think
Daniel Jones running sometimes too.
that's what I'm saying. Them two was the ones running. But I'm saying I think the ball. I think they brought it to him more than the team. Like, I'm trying to think of the words to say. Like, sometimes your team's not as good, so you buy into the coaching system, and it makes you look a lot better than
and
what
you
your
just
team's
stick
out
to
there.
your script.
And I think that's what
script,
that's what that team is. Like like Detroit's kind of like that.
Okay.
I just think Detroit's a better team overall. But
I mean they got.
I think they
got
got
their
more
defense
talent for
better.
sure.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think they got a little more talent. But
Raiders suck. We know. But I mean that's nothing new.
I mean,
They got Devontae Adams and then
y'all in rebuild mode for sure.
They had how you get a better receiving core and don't make the playoffs. When they had the worst one, they at least made it to the first game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that works. Running back got better. Running back got better. Receivers got better, and your team got worse overall. That doesn't make fucking no sense.
The coach maybe got worse than their defenses.
Always a defense.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all got hit Farrell from them too. I seen that.
Yeah, we took Farrell. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. 1 year, try him out. Rotational.
Yeah, so let's throw you on this line and see if you can get right with some good players.
See in the rotation. So shit, I ain't mad at it. Now we gotta get a couple DNs and we straight.
You think on both year?
I mean, we at this point I don't see why not. Still.
I think it's only you and us, and maybe Dallas.
I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna keep a buck with you. I gotta see what y'all defense do. I want to see what y'all do sign wise because I feel like y'all lost a lot more than what I ever.
Just on defense though.
Yeah, I'm not talking about offense.
line.
I'm saying defense.
Yeah.
I'm saying you lost more than I ever expected y'all to lose. Like I didn't expect all this shit to happen this year.
I didn't expect Slay. Everything else was on the table.
I didn't.
CJ
I
was
thought all
on
y'all.
the table, but I was hoping we brought CJ back. But I didn't think we was going to.
I thought for the most part y'all were gonna have most of them motherfuckers signed back for a year.
But I didn't think.
Yeah,
we were
I thought everybody was gonna want to
I
run it
didn't think
back.
we were gonna bring back Bradbury.
I didn't think we were going to bring Bradbury either. I thought we was going to keep Slay, let Bradbury walk, do whatever we can inside, trying to get CJ back, keep our line because they were.
I
all
knew we were
gonna
gonna lose
come.
Hargrave though.
Yeah, I did too because we still got Derek Barnett. That's why.
Ooh. 3 for 38.
3 for 38.
I mean,
And he did it for the culture.
And I don't think
he had multiple teams that offered him more, but he was
like I said, I don't necessarily think you got to go get big name players. I just want to see who steps up and does what.
Yeah, I mean our D line is still pretty intact.
No,
like
that's
I
what I'm
said,
saying.
we got Derek Barnett coming back. People forgot about him because he got hurt last year, but Barnett was a fucking monster. You know what I mean?
That's it. You got. I mean, I want to see what the
Cox back.
linebackers and you got.
Cox back,
Brandon
Brandon
Graham
Graham.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to see what your linebacker, your cornerback.
Yeah.
If you don't,
I mean, I want to see what Kobe Dean does.
I'm
so.
saying if you
We
don't
still
get
need another one.
if you don't get CJ Garner back and you don't get Darius Slay, like I want to see who steps in. Like
Yeah.
I got to see that shit. Like I don't think y'all gonna be terrible. I just didn't expect y'all to lose all these
Everybody,
people. Like
yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I didn't know this person too. Like
I think
all
we
y'all
should
free agents.
scoop up
Like,
our
damn.
offense and let it carry the defense.
I
for a
think
year.
that's what they did because they got a power back. You know what I'm saying, which helps clock management, so you don't got to put the ball in the air as much. And then he's gonna hit a fucking hole instead of trying to bounce and try to.
I still think we're gonna draft a running back,
I think so too.
and
but
I
don't
think we're gonna
it'll
go
be
get a
by
number
God.
3 receiver.
I think we go trade. I think we go get Thielen. I think we.
Oh no, for sure. But I mean, like 3, like later on in the draft, get a receiver.
You think?
Yeah.
I think we go get a veteran.
I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping
Yeah.
at some point today.
Who's out there though?
Thielen, Beckham, Chark. I like Chark a lot.
Maybe Chark. Beckham's not gonna want to be a 3.
I was hoping that at this point we were gonna,
McCole Hardman and Darius Slayton.
we're gonna hear that we got Darius Slay during the podcast.
If he goes to the fucking 49ers, I'll sock him in the throat personally. In the fucking throat.
With all that shit talking coming from San Francisco.
Yeah.
No, we didn't have no issue with Darius Slay. Even Darius
You had
Slay.
an issue with
Bradbury for
You
sure.
had with the
No,
team.
you had it with the
Team.
team.
No, we had no, because even
No,
Darius Slay
team.
was like, hey, love both ways. But
Yeah.
Bradbury, now we don't fuck with him.
Because y'all mad. Y'all do
They
get a
fuck with
chance to
him.
expose him.
James Robinson went to the Patriots. 2 years, $8 million.
Oh,
That's good. That's a good pickup. Good pickup.
Madison went back to Alex Madison went back to the Vikings.
Honestly, I think if they would have let Zeke go earlier, I don't think we would sign Rashad Penny. I think we probably would have went for Zeke, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I don't see why you still can't.
Because we just signed Dawson Scott back. We signed Rashad Penny.
we still
But
got
you-
Gainwell.
But all four of you, you brought in Zeke injury prone. So what difference does it make?
Not Gainwell and Scott, but they just not every down backs.
So
Maybe
they got
Rashad
one.
Penny and Zeke, yeah.
Yeah, so
But Zeke ain't ever done back anymore either.
And but
So
Rashad Penny
you're
can't
gonna
because
be
he's
ready
always
for
hurt.
backs
Yeah,
though.
we might have to. Shit.
Yeah, because Rashad Penny doesn't stay healthy,
Yeah.
so we go get a young buck.
I mean, shit. I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers that are still out
Zeke
there.
might play for us. I don't
Oh,
know.
I would love him on the team, but I don't think we
We'll
have
take Zeke.
other other big
We'll add a
needs.
third weapon in the backfield. No, I don't want Zeke. I'm talking.
I mean, we took DeMarco Murray. So
Actually,
it's not
I think
we
it might go to,
We ain't got a Cowboy running back and forth.
I said
If I were
Imagine?
crazy.
if I were a running back, I would not go to your team.
Why not? They run back
No.
committee.
No, because they're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, that's true. Training sucks, but
McCaffrey, the guy who gets hurt, stood healthy.
No,
that is so ironic. The nigga that cannot
Only person that
stay
got-
healthy stayed healthy for y'all on a team that everybody
Wilson
get hurt
gets
for.
hurt. Eli Mitchell gets hurt.
Mitchell got
Sermon.
hurt 7 games in his first. In the second year, he came back way too early for whatever reason.
What happened last year?
He got hurt again.
Who your back?
Elijah got hurt.
Elijah, right?
Yeah, he got hurt in the first 9 games he played, and then he got hurt after that. And then,
And then
the
y'all
year
traded
before
Wilson.
that, Mostert got hurt.
Mostert.
Mostert.
But that year before that, he played the whole season. So
But then the year before
Somebody
that-
you go down.
we just
Didn't you guys bring in?
we just can't keep the same fucking running back 2 years. That's all.
So,
They
so
good
you
for
might be
about
in some trouble
They
with
good for
T-Mac.
about a year.
You might be good. You might be in some
Yeah,
trouble with
shit,
T-Mac.
healthy, then got hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But hey, and then guess what? Mostert steps in, and guess
And
what?
then he
The
got
next
hurt.
person steps in.
I know you guys have.
So I'm
people
cool with that.
They replace them, but they
So-
get hurt.
Yeah.
Zeke will get his shit. So
Yeah.
Zeke will get his shit.
2 games
he'll
and they
some
get
burn.
hurt.
You get some burn.
You know what I'm saying? Third game 13, and your turn, brother. Let's
Hey,
go.
here you ready? It
Fresh.
was coming. You knew it was
Hey,
coming.
fresh.
Yeah.
1,000 yards, 6 games.
Right.
He's gonna be eating cereal,
Eating.
huh?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm calling
Get
out.
your helmet.
He goes to
Shit.
Oh, shit.
he's going to Chargers.
Chargers? Because Austin Eckler's trade? Yeah.
That's what y'all should have got.
If I got to throw a team out there, just a random ass fucking team to say he's going there.
Or Chicago.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis? He's gonna be petty. He's gonna go to Washington.
If I'm him, I'm going to either Buffalo or the Chiefs.
Contender wise? Yeah.
That's the only 2 teams I'm
Yeah.
calling.
Contender wise, yeah.
Because Buffalo ain't got
Or
nobody.
you can go to Cleveland. They just got rid of Kareem Hunt. You don't. He's not going anywhere to be the primary back.
No.
Buffalo, you could.
Yeah, because that was
Nah, but even
They
then,
don't have
he
nobody.
wouldn't be.
yeah.
Same thing with the Chiefs. I thought, Pacheco going to beat you up? Probably
Pacheco
not.
probably will.
It might
He
be.
was a dog last
Huh?
year.
No, but he was hurt too.
Yeah.
I think he might go to
That's
Washington.
you talk about a team that stays with hurt running back.
Yeah.
They whole franchise. Casey, Mahomes, not Mahomes?
But who wants to play with Baker
Who's
Mayfield?
the running back?
Baker Mayfield doesn't want to
Priest
play with
Mahomes?
Baker Mayfield.
Who are you talking about?
Kansas City.
They
Stay
all.
with hurt.
Clyde did pretty good.
Yeah, but they got Clyde and they got Pacheco. Like,
No,
Clyde didn't get hurt. He just got spotted.
I forgot who's Clyde.
Pacheco.
Clyde there. The LSU running back.
Oh yeah. No, he was hurt at the beginning of the year, wasn't
He
he?
was hurt.
Oh, I thought
He was hurt in the beginning of the year.
That's why Pacheco took his job.
Pacheco.
I want to say Pacheco.
Nah, you good.
That's what I would have said.
Well, people.
Shit. Don't ask me. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. No disrespect, but I can't do it. No, I can't roll
There's
the
no
R.
R. It's just-
They'll find it. They'll find it.
Say pa.
Pa
Checo.
Checo.
Pacheco?
No, why you gotta say it like that though?
Well, I'm culturally like I'm a Latino culturally because I hang out with Mexican people.
you both.
I coach a Mexican football team, 98% Mexican. My daughters are 50%, and my son. So like I just got Mexican all around me. Hola, que paso?
Wouldn't they be 33%?
Why?
My first one.
Well,
My
because
first
if
one
you're-
because she's black, white, and Mexican.
No. If she's half and you're full,
Yeah.
it's not. Your daughter's not gonna be half.
No. That's why I said 30 for my first one. My second one, she's black and Mexican.
Right. So your daughter's only gonna be like 30%
Oh yeah. You're right about that.
because you got 3 out of the
But
4.
she speaks Spanish and shit.
No,
So
no.
It raises it. It raises it.
Talking
So
shit.
like culture wise,
I'm just trying to put my-
she
I'm trying to put my
culture
black
wise,
Mexican card a
she's
little higher,
70% Mexican.
I'm just
Culture
trying to put my
wise,
black Mexican
she
card a little
speaks
higher.
she speaks better Spanish than me. She's 3.
Hey, I'm
You know
trying to
what
put my
I'm
black Mexican card a little higher.
saying?
That's all.
I
You
feel you.
know what I'm saying? That's it. You got the kids, but I'm just trying to say, you ain't. I was like, they ain't half and half though. You know what I'm saying? Let me.
Yep, so and I hang out with Richie and Eddie. You know, I got quite a few. Nobody could ever call me racist. I'll laugh at them in their face.
Oh, ever,
Racism. Ha! I
ever,
laugh in the face of racism.
ever. I've been to damn near more
Was that
Spanish
You
concerts.
You know
than
what
I've
I'm
been
saying? I'm still trying to go to Pico Rivera and go to the little shit with the cowboy boots and shit.
I ain't
I'm gonna make it
start
out
that one.
live. I'm
not
telling you.
starting that one.
I'm doing it. Doing it.
We'll talk about that offline.
Alright. Well, the saddest part of the show, y'all know what it is. You gotta turn this
Love my people,
motherfucker
bro. I
on.
ain't doing that.
Before we go though, like, comment, and subscribe. We love it when y'all do it, and it keeps us going.
Appreciate
Do that.
everything.
Oh, and tell a friend about us too. You know what I'm saying?
Tell
We
a friend
love
to tell
people
a
never
friend.
going. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And if she got a cute friend, send her my way. That's it. Y'all got anything before we go?
Nah, we out, man. Appreciate
Yeah.
the love and
fucking
support.
lost?